I often get asked the question, why won't leaders coach? And the number one reason that leaders say they won't coach is they don't have time. It's really a ridiculous assertion. Now, I'm not saying people aren't busy because I think leaders are busier than they've ever been. But I go back to one fundamental thing, and I say this all the time. I crack this joke. If you don't have time to coach and someone quits your team, how do you have time to interview? It's a choice. It's not that they don't have time, it's a choice. The real reason is coaching is difficult. And what I mean by difficult is you don't really fully control it. So if you're coaching me, I have a negative attitude, you only control so much. You can be the greatest coach in the world, but I still might choose to possess that negative attitude. And so what happens is it can lead to frustration for leaders. But when we don't coach, people's skills, behaviors, attitudes, confidence levels just don't arbitrarily go up. So what's the solution? I want to introduce you to something. It's a little bit of an infomercial, so give me a little bit of latitude, called Cadence Coaching. You know, for years, we have been training leaders at companies like ESL Federal Credit Union, Corning Worldwide, Bear Worldwide, Mercer, Microsoft. And it's the same challenge every single time. How do they transition from the training and learning and the cohorts to now actually having conversations scheduled on a regular basis? Well, we started to realize that scheduling time with us was difficult and scheduling time with our clients was difficult because we'd often get, I can't make it today. How's tomorrow at 9? No, we're busy. And so we're scheduled so tightly, as is our clients. So we thought, well, how do we do this? So we created a platform called Cadence. And what Cadence does is it allows us to travel the road with our clients. So we literally can provide you a desktop and a mobile app where leaders can share observations, conversations they just had, meetings they just had, coaching sessions they just had, and they can share it in real time. And what that allows us to do is create a running digital journal, if you will, where I actually know what our leaders are going through, and then I can provide feedback accordingly. We use a very cool tool that allows us to share text, audio, and or video. It's up to our client's choice and discretion. So Cadence is around creating a regular conversation that doesn't just rely on calendar-driven, getting on one another's calendar for coaching opportunities. See, if you have a meeting last Friday and we met on Thursday and something bad happened Friday and we're not scheduled for 2 more weeks, that kind of just dissipates, right? You didn't really get the advice in the time frame, that real world time that you would like. That's why we call it Cadence Coaching. Our clients love it. We reduce time associated with coaching. We reduce their time to apply it. More importantly, we're traveling the road and giving them exact questions, activities, strategies of how they can apply as it relates to their real world challenge. So if this intrigues you, let me put a link below this video. Get some information on Cadence. I'll send you a PDF. I'll send you some information on how it works. And if you want to schedule a time to chat, let us know. We would be happy to do so.